Hello everyone, I am Denny Ben, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, the Bhopal School of Social Sciences. Today, we are going to talk about organizational culture from the subject organizational behavior. Culture means a set of values, beliefs, customs, habits and preferences which the member of a community shares in common. Culture determines the identity of a society, just like the personality creates the identity of an individual. The concept of culture is applicable to organizations because organization is a social system that operates within the framework of its cultural environment. Here, if you see the definition of organizational culture, it states that it is a set of assumptions, beliefs, values and norms that are shared by the organizational members. Now, the question arises, why organizational culture is required? As we know, people in an organization come from different cultures or cultural backgrounds and they have to work collectively to achieve the goal. Now, they require a common culture for understanding each other and managing the working environment. Now, the question arises, why organizational culture is required? As we know, people in an organization come from different cultural backgrounds and they have to work collectively for achievement of the goal. So, they require common cultural aspects for understanding each other and managing the work environment. When people from various cultures work together, it is the need of the organization to identify and define some common cultures for the accomplishment of their work. Otherwise, different people with different opinions will not comfortable to work with proper coordination. For managing this cultural environment in an organization, each organization defines their own system of rules and regulations or policies according to the product, service, process, standards, strategies and goals they have. For example, the organizational culture of a car selling company with high standards will be entirely different from the organizational culture of an organization with the same product line with a low standard. Even two different product manufacturing companies or different service providers can have different cultural factors. There are the main components of an organizational culture are material culture and non-material culture. We can understand this as the dress code followed by an organization shows its material culture. For example, office staff wears white dress and factory workers wear blue dress for identification of their work area. Now, when we talk about non-material culture, it is all intangible objects like values, beliefs, customs a particular employee have within his workplace. Organizational culture is characterized by following features. The first one is individual autonomy, which explains the degree of responsibility, freedom and opportunity an individual gets in an organization. Next is structure. It describes the amount of authority and responsibility one has in the organization. Support, that is the degree of assistance and support provided by the manager to their subordinates for the completion of the work. Identity, the degree to which a member identifies himself within the organization as a part of the whole system. It is another feature that describes the characteristics of an organization. Organizational culture can also be identified on the basis of reward system, that is salary, increment or promotion etc. in the organization based on employee performance. Another feature of organizational culture is conflict. It is described as the degree of conflict present between the peers and the work groups as well as willingness to be honest and open about differences. Now, when we talk about the determinants of all organizational cultures can be divided into two factors, internal and external. First, we will start with internal. Internal factor, founders' belief, values, organizational policies, the benefits provided to the employees like incentives, management style obtained and the treatment towards the staff is the part of internal factors, whereas industry standards, economic conditions, contribute the external factors. Now, when we talk about founders' values and beliefs, it influences the rules and regulations within the organization, which contributes in making organizational culture. Policies itself makes the system to benefit the employee and the workplace. Incentives are basic motivational factors of an employee, and it plays an important role in the determining the organizational culture and influences the individual behavior also. There are various management styles to manage the people and the work. This style is adopted by the organization on the basis of the work they have, the conditions they have. Another important factor of organizational culture is how employees are treated in an organization. The relationship among them describes the culture to a very large. Under external factors of organizational culture, industry standards helps to define the overall image of the company and identifying the culture of the organization. Economic conditions is another important factor which describes the organizational culture. More stable economic conditions, better will be the organizational culture. If the economical conditions of an organization are not stable, it always reduces or affects the organizational culture also. Usage of technology, another aspect, it helps in understanding the organizational culture. For example, if an organization is managing with the use of latest technologies, it always creates a good image of the organization, and its employees will get motivated towards the work. When we talk about the importance of organizational culture, it always gives an identity and security to the employee. It helps in improvement of the performance and leads to a higher customer satisfaction. This is all about today's session. In the next session, we will discuss about types of organizational culture. Stay safe and we will meet in the next session. Thank you.